Good evening to everyone. Good day to Ma'am Cherry Rojo, and welcome back to another episode of CCS podcast. Today's episode will be talking about public mall versus luxurious mall. And of course, we all have the same guest for tonight's episode. So now let's have our tonight's roll call. Okay, so
Hi, I'm Tristan Abla.
Hello, I am Mark Vincent Acaban.
Hi everyone, my name is Jomar Baro.
I'm Mark Angelo Ibulalayaw.
hi, good evening. I'm Juancho Miguel Cataroja. With our roll call, we have Zera Conje.
And I am Krishna JJ Conche.
And again, good evening, and welcome back to another podcast episode of CCS Podcasts. So tonight, two malls will be toe-to-toe with each other and see its similarities and differences with each other. These two malls will be Robinson's Cainta, located in Ortigas Avenue, Cainta, and Shangri-La Plaza, located in Ortigas Center, Mandaluyong. So we'll be comparing these two malls into different areas such as mall goers, dining options, entertainment options, shops, supermarkets, and of course, its exterior design or its aesthetics. So the question is, how are they different from each other? So let's start with mall goers. So Okay, so between these two malls, let me show you the pictures of the people inside and whoever are these. Okay, so here are the pictures. So I have a couple of pictures from Robinson's Cainta, the people there, as you can see, and for Shangri-La Plaza, which also have a bit of crowd there. So between these two malls, Robinson's Cainta as a public mall and Shangri-La Plaza, one of the considered as a luxurious mall, especially the Mandaluyong branch near Mega Mall, have their own similarities and differences. And of course, we all come to see that there are such a number of similarities actually. So when we come to think of it, especially with mall goers. So first off, as we can see, Robinson's Cainta has a bunch of people hanging out, not so much crowded. That's also the case for Shangri-La, because most of the time mall goers who still go there and can still have much space because there's not much people where it could get really crowded. So mall goers from each mall both have the purpose of having a good time and possibly shop for something, right guys? And to add more, both can still have a crowded amount of mall goers because both have a specific attire when they go to either places. Because as we can see, the people who are in the pictures were based on comfort. They wear based on their comfort more than basing it on a groovier attire, like a formal attire, because whichever they want to wear as long as they are confident and comfortable with, regardless of which mall they are in, right guys? And also a necessary similarity actually with mall goers, both seem to have is from a statement from the handout, which is the congregation or the mall goers are powerless, led like sheep to buy products that oftentimes are not necessary. Well, I hope you guys remember that from last time, right guys? Yes. So regardless of the mall or the mall goer, they, including us, could be those sheeps to buy products that are oftentimes not necessary. So what I actually seem to to know about the difference between each mall goers in these different malls is that they have their own preference. Actually, it really depends on each mall goer which mall they really prefer to hang out with their friends with. They want to feel fancy, they choose Shangri-La. And when they only need to be quick going out just to accomplish one task, they actually prefer going to Robinson's Kainta. So another one is their preference in which of the two have more stores to shop and roam around, because unlike Robinson's Kainta, which doesn't have any available space in shops to shop and roam around in, they often choose a much more shops and a larger space in Shangri-La Plaza. Mall goers actually prefer having a greater time spending in a mall with such more space and shops than those of what they could call as generic or plain, like Robinson's Kainta, as we can see in each mall. So, thank you. Now let's proceed to what we know as dining choices.
Yeah, hello. The comparison luxury mall and public mall, yeah. I remember you said the Robinson Kainta and Shangri-La Plaza in Mandaluyong. And the comparison is with the evolution of the food industry. Over the years, dining out has become an integral part of enjoyable celebration. You can find the right blend of high-class and atmospheric restaurants offering great taste and a convenient price. The ambience and environment are critical factors to acquiring and retaining customers along with the overall satisfaction. A casual restaurant provides a more laid-back and relaxed ambience with friendly environment and surrounding popular dishes are relatively inexpensive, and the restaurant may be buffet style or with waitress table services. Yeah, and the menu same other food like chicken dishes, dessert, drinks, and coffee, etc. And same interior, lot of plastic seating and tabletop, fluorescent lighting, and the same branded graphics. Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Now let's talk about the similarities and differences between the two shopping malls, the Robinson's Kainta and the Shangri-La Plaza, when it comes to entertainment. From the busy and tiring schedules we have every day, don't we all just want to relax all day by going to the mall, watch a movie, or play in the arcade? That would be a very therapeutic day. Normally, people would choose a day wherein the mall would be having less people inside, most especially during this pandemic. There are some who would prefer to go to luxury malls like Shangri-La Plaza and Mandaluyong, while other people would choose the malls commonly visited like Robinson's Place, which is our example for the public mall. When it comes to entertainment, both of them have cinemas, but luxury malls like Shangri-La offers world-class cinema experiences like VIP cinemas. What is common between these are the very comfortable reclining chairs, best audio visual quality, the really to call this surround sound inside the cinema, and sometimes it comes with the free popcorn and drinks since the amount of ticket for a single movie is too much expensive. These things are treated as special and luxurious since normal cinemas at public mall doesn't offer this kind of services. Cinemas that are not as expensive as the ones in the luxury malls are more occupied, and they don't have any leather reclining chairs inside the cinema. Not having to offer this would mean cheaper prices. That is one of the reasons why most people would still prefer to visit normal cinemas or basically public malls. Another variety of entertainment inside the mall is the arcade. Public malls like Robinson's has more and cheaper arcades, which are also sometimes having a KTV inside that can really ease your boredom. While luxurious malls, just like Shangri-La Plaza, mostly doesn't have one since its mall goers only want to visit their different well-known expensive brand of stores for their desires or wants. And that's all.
Okay, now let's compare the shops of these two malls. So as we can see, Robinson's Cainta, a public mall, and Shangri-La Plaza, a luxury mall, they are similar in having shops that sells variety of products like dresses, shoes, accessories, things for animals, and many more. They have shops that fulfills the needs and wants of the people. Shop designed for women, men, and even in animals. These two also have been the meeting place of people, especially for the youth. And it is also targeted by proletarian shopping that used to describe window shopping without the intention of buying the products. So as you can see in the picture, these two malls have also differences when it comes to shops. So Robinson's Cainta has a little Changi that sells products that is affordable to everyone. They also have bargain exchange where you can buy second-hand products. Some are branded and some are not. It is also said by many that they sell low-quality products like thrift bags. They also have damaged zippers, thrift tops or pants, but still liked by people. Inside, they also have famous brand called World Balance that we know that it is kind of pricey, but it is still affordable, especially for middle-class people. Robinson's Cainta are known to be shopping for the commoner people. Next is Shangri-La Plaza, a luxury mall. We can see how expensive the products just by looking at the designs and the stalls of the shop. They have these famous brands like Gucci, Hogan, The Park, and such brands that are very new to me. This shop sells products that we can say only elites are able to buy. Some of the products has no price tag on it. Just go straight to the counter and be surprised. That's how luxury shops are look like. High price, unique designs, and branded products are the things that you can see in these luxury bags. That's all.
So while waiting, we can see these pictures. So let's see about the mall goers again. And then, well, you can actually see that it's almost the same, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that it's almost the same.
Yes. Well, when it comes to mall goers, they're almost the same with the attire and the purpose, right? And now let's take a look at entertainment options. As you can see, there are so many pictures that has a lot to offer, and by just looking at these, we can actually get entertained already. Yes, that's right. And as you can see, look, here's another picture of the dining options. You can see that, as you can see, Shangri-La Plaza offers more of a sophisticated look on their designs when it comes to restaurants, unlike what we used to eat, which is fast food chains. We actually are used to eating in fast food chains more than these restaurants, especially in Shangri-La Plaza, because it's really we can actually feel that it's as fancy as we are. We can actually feel that excitement when we go to Shangri-La, even more than Robinson's Cainta, which actually is great too. Actually, Robinson's Cainta and
Okay, well, I think before
Well, I have to say something. I want to share something. I think the products that we can see inside the luxury mall can also it's all of them are most of them are actually, just like what Chris Hannah said. Most of them are unique, but we can also see those brands or products inside the public mall, since most of them are being imitated by other stores. And yeah, but the quality, the difference of the quality, well, we can still be call this the quality of the products inside the luxury mall are still more reliable rather than the public one. And yeah, and sorry for the interruption, Mark Angelo. I think you're saying something.
Well,
I will. Okay, I agree with what Mr. Barrow said that some of the products are high quality in luxury malls, but I would say that the brands it's good, but sometimes they use animal skin that damage to our nature, to our animals. They destroy, but I would say that the price are expensive, especially for us commoner as a student, so we can't afford that kind of things. But in public malls, such as thrift bags, second-hand bags, some of the products, I would say that you can see there are smelly tops. If you will go there, you will experience the kind of things that when you buy some 50 pesos underwear, t-shirt, so you would say that it's a low quality, but it's affordable, especially for for middle class people. So that's all.
Waiting for them, let me introduce to you the exterior and the facade of these two shopping malls, no. And as you notice on the picture that was shared on the screen, you can notice that the exterior and the facade of Shangri-La Plaza is more appealing than the architectural form of Robinsons Cainta. The well-known mall located in Mandaluyong has many places that you can enjoy and hang out, while in Robinsons, as you can say nga, diba, has only two-story building with few establishments. Shangri-La Plaza is, we all know that it is one of the country's most established shopping destination with well-planned merchandise zone, standing in EDSA Corner Shaw Boulevard, Green Hills Ortigas Center in Mandaluyong. The mall has one main building and two winged annex buildings with a total floor of 1.8 million square feet. And in Robinsons Cainta, it is one of the branches of Robinsons Shopping Mall holded by Robinsons Land Corporation. It is founded in year 2004, raised in Ortigas Avenue, Santo Domingo, Cainta, Rizal. This is a functional shopping mall with a range of stores, services, and casual entries plus a supermarket. The facade of this shopping mall is small because it is only a community mall selling house necessities such as hardware, supermarkets, and other leisure stalls. Yes, that's all.
okay, thank you for the actual next topic, which is the facade and the exterior design. As you can see, look, it is more on the design, on which one's actually the more of a aesthetic one, as you can see. Okay, let me keep on rolling the pictures as we speak right now. Thank you, Mark Angelo, for spotting it, for taking the spotlight, for already discussing the facade and exterior design of the two malls. As you can see, I'm showing them side by side. This is great actually, because now it's time to taking a look at the beauty of these two malls. We've been there, right? Both malls, guys.
No, I hindi pa ako nakapunta sa Shangri-La, sa ano pa lang, sa
I think I've been in Shangri-La, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually.
I think I've been in Shangri-La. Yung sa Green Hills. You, you
Oh, so another branch, which is actually the same.
magka-branch ba nila yon? Parang ganun.
Yes, Shangri-La has actually many branches because they're under a one company.
Hello?
Hi, Mark Vincent. Okay, so here we go. Are you there?
I'm sorry for the inconvenience that had happened. On behalf of my partner. Hello? Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you, Mark. Here we go.
On behalf of my partner, I will discuss our topic about the main comparisons between two malls. Between the two malls. There is no big difference between Shangri-La Plaza and Robinson's Supermarket because Ruston's, the Shangri-La Supermarket, is owned by Robinson's Retail. The only thing different is that the quality of Ruston's is better than Robinson's Supermarket. Whilst my mall of choice is Robinson Kaita because it is this one decent looking mall and it is not as big as Shangri-La, but it is budget friendly and accommodates everyone regardless of their social class. I don't really choose malls based on their design and appearance. I only choose the ones with the best quality and where I can find what I need to buy with easy access. Shangri-La looks great and everything, but the place is quite pricey and only accommodates higher class consumers. In the end, the difference of each supermarkets inside the malls are like media as a skyscraper and pop culture in which only high-class people shop and enjoys the best quality of both imported and local products. But the Robinson Supermarket is much more diverse and open for every people, as its consumers is not important whether like the luxurious one or the local or public one. It's a matter of self-preferences, just like which type of media you enjoy the most. That's all.
Okay, so you actually made it, Mark Vincent, for discussing the last topic or the area in which we have to compare these two malls with. And now we are actually complete. And now we can actually move on with just one question. Which do you prefer? Is it going to Robinson's Quinta or Shangri-La Plaza in Mandaluyong? Okay, so let's start with my insights. So for me, I actually went to both malls already, and that made a clear decision for me. All from our comparisons are also the clear reasons why I prefer Shangri-La Plaza. It's Shangri-La Plaza I prefer. It is a mall without a doubt that contains all of the preferable things. Like for instance, it's got a lot of space where we can hang out in. It's got a lot more shops and dining options. Because unlike Robinson's Quinta, I'd honestly, prefer shopping or even going to another preferable Robinson's branch that can also level with Shangri-La Plaza. So, do you agree with me, especially with Robinson's Galleria and Robinson's Magnolia, located in also EDSA, and Robinson's Magnolia in Cubao? So, they totally preferable Robinson's branch. They both are my preferable Robinson's branches. So my personal pick is Shangri-La Plaza. It's got a lot to offer, to be honest. And besides, it's all that Instagram story with pictures you can be taking. Because a few years ago, we used to go there for like twice or thrice. We used to go there with my family, and that we always have a good time there. Besides going to Mega Mall, of course. So, thank you.
So, as a consumer, if I were to choose from these two shopping malls, I will choose the public mall or the Robinson's Kainta for having a low price and affordable products. And in addition that I can afford luxury things. But in terms of product quality, I would choose luxury malls, which is Shangri-La Plaza. For it is a great investment to buy a product that will last longer. So I would prefer, in terms of price, I would go to Robinsons Cainta, but in product quality, I would go to Shangri-La Plaza. That's all.
For me, I prefer the public mall Robinson Cainta because my personality, I see the mall price like fast food and the largest mall and the building floor and the supermarket cheap price. And the outside mall have a fast transportation in terminal. And that's all.
Okay, thank you for the insights, Christian.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Jomar, we can.
Okay, personally, between the two malls, Robinsons and Shangri-La, I would rather choose Shangri-La, but in general, if the focus of this choice is also the options of entertainment, I would rather prefer to come and visit a public mall. But I think Robinsons is not so good example for a public mall, but yeah, I would rather choose to visit a public mall because as what I've said earlier, it has a lot of variety when it comes to entertainment, and I can assure that I would definitely enjoy my visit there. And that's it.
In terms of transportation, I would personally choose Robinsons Cainta because it is near our location than the Shangri-La Plaza. But in terms of the ones with the best quality products, I would choose luxury malls, which is the Shangri-La Plaza.
I think it's my turn, no? If I will choose between these two, I will choose both because because they are both essential. And if I will go to Shangri-La Plaza, if it is only necessary or a friend as request you, if a friend asks me to go with him or her, or if kapag tripan lang namin yun nga yung siguro yung kapag na lang namin yung napag-isipan lang namin kunyari kagala tapos kapag kapag yung napagtripan lang namin pumunta doon tapos kung pupunta man ako ng Robinsons Cainta yung sa tingin ko yung madalian lang bilhin yung kunyari hindi naman pwede yung bibili ako ng sukat sa Shangri-La pa doon na lang ako sa Robinsons Cainta kung saan yung mas malapit sa amin. Yun.
Well, that's a great insight there, Mark. Okay, so any final remarks? Final remarks for our weekly podcast. Final remarks for our weekly podcast. Well, my final remarks would be that it's all about preference, and all we have to know is that whichever we want to go in every day in our lives, we can always choose either way. We can choose both. We can choose one after the other, and it doesn't matter which one's better than the other because it's all about the bond in which we all come and go just because it's actually the main reason. It's to have fun in those kinds of malls. regardless of the exterior facade, how many mall goers usually go there, and the kinds of shops. We can both have fun in each mall, and that we can always look for the best in each mall, look at the bright side of each design, in each memory that we can build upon for in those malls, and that we can always we can always have fun. And those are my final remarks in comparison for those two malls.
I just want to add something. Okay. Um, just for a moment.
Oh my god.
I just want to say that if we're feeling intimidated visiting a luxury mall, no, we don't need to force ourselves visiting that mall. And that's why that's why public malls are created, because um, I ju- not most of the people can have the confidence visiting a luxury mall. And when especially if they're in the lower class in the society, they don't feel comfortable, and they can't enjoy visiting a luxury one. So yeah, they can still visit public malls, and they can enjoy and release their real personality there if they want to.
I'm going to also add some insight. At the end of the day, I think it's up to us whether we want to go to public mall, or to luxury mall. It's because not, like what you said, guys. It's up to us, or it's not everyone can afford luxury things, especially low class people. They can also they are able to afford things that are. Can I speak Tagalog?
Yes, you can.
So ayun, may mga bagay na talaga, or may mga tao na pasok lang sa budget nila yung mga kaya nilang bilhin. So not everyone naman nakakapagtrabaho na may malaking sweldo. So I think yun, para sa atin, it's up to us naman. So lalo na yung mga elite, we all know na mayayaman sila. So they can afford Gucci, brands na hindi natin
Yes,
alam,
right.
or bago lang sa atin. So yeah. But I think, it's make us human to fulfill our needs, our wants. So at the end of the day, it's not about the status. It's not about if you go to luxury malls, you are rich. If you go to public mall, mahirap ka. It's not about that. So I think, it makes us human to consume every day, diba? So ayun, that's all.
I want to add up. So, yun na. Dadagdagan ko lang yung sinabi ni Conche na hindi naman lahat hindi lahat I think ang isa rin sa is yung accessibility ng tao, yung para bagang saan available, or kunyari may kailangan kang bilhin, hindi naman yung sinabi nga na hindi naman yung pwedeng pupunta ka pa ng Shangri-La or gano'n. I mean yung siguro accessibility yung gano'n ng isang tao.
First of all, thank you, folks, for sticking around with us throughout this podcast episode. We all hope that we've all learned a lot and that we are always pleased by our content, especially giving a shout out to Ma'am Cherry Rojo for making this episode possible for our future podcast episodes. Please, if you like sticking with us on every episode and that you'd love to get notified, please hit that notification bell. Also hit that like button, type to comment, and smash subscribe. Thank you guys for always supporting our channel, and please always keep in touch. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Guys.
you.